Okay, now am I audible? Hello, good morning, everyone. Sorry, I think now I'm audible. Okay, so let us start from the beginning. I was telling you that we have to distinguish that which of the closed figure and which is not. So look at this figure. This is almost closed from every side. Closed figure means where all the lines are meeting each other, which is not open. So this figure is closed. Okay. But if we talk about this figure, so this is not closed. As you can see, this is open from here. So this is not a plain closed figure. Okay. This is not a rocket science. This is very simple to understand. This is also a plain closed figure. This is a plain closed figure. Okay. Next. This is a circle. This is also a plain closed figure. Okay. Plain closed figure. Then next, fifth. This is also a plain closed figure. So this is also a plain closed figure because it is also closed from every side. Now, sixth, this is also a plain closed figure. Next, if we talk about this, so this is also a plain closed figure. Clear? Next, now this is also a plain closed figure. So all the figures are plain closed figure except the second one. Fine. Question 2 says fill in the blanks. So dash is a three-sided plane closed figure. So which is a three-sided plane closed figure? Or if I ask which figure has three sides, can you tell me? A figure which has three sides. So everybody knows that it is a triangle. It is a triangle which has three sides and it is a closed figure. So the right answer is triangle. So fill triangle here. Triangle. Okay. Triangle is a three-sided plane closed figure. Next, a square is a plane closed figure which is not bounded by, which is not bounded by. So which is not bounded by what? Beta, this is exercise 23B, Soumya. Okay. So a square is a plane closed figure which is not bounded by any curved line. It means there is no curved line in a square. If you see a square, so in a square, actually, there is no, you can say, there is no curved line. All the lines are straight line, okay? This is a square, for example. And in this square, there is no curved line. All the lines are straight. So you will write any curved line, okay? A rectangle is a dash sided plane dash. Rectangle is four sided. Okay, how many sides are there? In a rectangle, there are four sides. So a rectangle is a four sided plane. And which kind of figure? Open figure or closed figure? So it is an open figure. It is an closed figure. Okay. So write closed figure here. So a rectangle has four-sided plane closed figure. A rectangle has opposite side equal, equal, because in a rectangle, this is a rectangle, so opposite sides are equal. If this is 5 centimeter, so this is also 5 centimeter, and this is 2 centimeter, so its opposite side is also 2 centimeter. That is why a rectangle has opposite side equal and adjacent sides, and adjacent side, yes, adjacent side unequal, adjacent side right unequal. Here you will fill unequal and perpendicular, perpendicular. Now what is the meaning of perpendicular? Perpendicular. I'm writing it again. Okay, so a rectangle has opposite side equal and adjacent sides unequal and perpendicular to each other. Yeah, perpendicular means at 90 degree. As you can see here, this is a rectangle and its each side is at 90 degree. Okay, so you can say that each angle is 90 degree, and when two lines meet at 90 degree, they are perpendicular to each other. For example, you are having two lines. This is the first line and this is the second line, and they are meeting at 90 degree, so we call it perpendicular. Okay, we call it perpendicular. Hope it is clear. So that is why I'm writing unequal and perpendicular. Next, fifth sentence, fifth, the sides of a square are, the sides of a square are of course equal, because all the sides in a square are equal to each other and each angle is 90 degree. In a square, each angle is, in a square, each angle is 90 degree. Fine. So this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, this angle is 90 degree. Fine. So this is quite simple. Now question 3 says, it says state which of the lines or line segments are perpendicular to the line PQ. Okay, so this is the line PQ. As you can see, this is the line PQ. So you have to tell that which of the line or lines segments are perpendicular. Perpendicular means, I have already told you, again I'm telling you, this is a line and this is one more line. So they will be perpendicular to each other if they are at 90 degree to each other. They make the angle of 90 degree, then we call it perpendicular. So as you can see कि PQ लाइन के साथ कौन कौन सी लाइंस हैं या लाइन सेगमेंट्स हैं जो कि परपेंडिकुलर हैं, तो इसका आंसर आप मुझे खुद दोगे इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. टेल मी फास्ट, which of the line or lines or line segments are perpendicular to the line PQ? Name the lines. Also name, write the names of the lines or the line segments in the comment section. MN, very good. Jatin. CD and MN, very good. Sara. CD and MN. So you will write, okay, look at this. ये CD क्या है? CD is a line segment. CD is a line segment. तो आप लिखोगे इसके आंसर में CD, okay, comma MN. MN is not a line segment. MN is a line. MN line है, तो MN के ऊपर ये आप इस तरीके से सिंबल यूज करोगे. अच्छा, कुछ लोगों ने आंसर लिखा है M, N. तो बेटा M, N कभी नहीं लिखा जाता है. MN लिखा जाता है, M और N के बीच में कॉमा नहीं लगाएंगे क्योंकि MN एक लाइन है, M अलग और N अलग नहीं है। MN को मिला करके आप एक लाइन को डिनोट करोगे। सो डोंट यूज कॉमा बिटवीन M एंड N, ठीक है। लाइन को डिनोट करने का जो मेथड होता है वो टू लेटर्स से हम उसको डिनोट करते हैं, टू लेटर्स से। तो अगर आप टू लेटर्स के बीच में कॉमा ही लगा दोगे तो M अलग हो जाएगा और N अलग हो जाएगा, तो फिर वो हो जाएगा M पॉइंट एंड N पॉइंट। जब हम किसी पॉइंट को डिनोट करते हैं, listen very carefully, when we denote any point, तो we use a single letter. For example, this is a point M and this is a point N. तो अगर आपने लिखा M, N, तो it means आप point M और point N की बात कर रहे हो. But if you will write MN without any comma, it means that you are talking about the line segment MN or line. If it is a line, then you are talking about the line MN. So make sure whether you have to use comma or not. देखो maths में especially in geometry बहुत ज्यादा आपको रिप्रेजेंटेशन पे ध्यान देना है। रिप्रेजेंटेशन मीन्स आप कैसे लिख रहे हो, आपके लिखने का जो भी आप लिख रहे हो इट हैज अ मीनिंग। Okay, if you are writing MN, so it has another meaning. If you are writing M comma N, it has another meaning. So you have to make it sure. Okay, so there are two lines which are perpendicular to the PQ line. One line is CD, but this is a line segment. Kyun? Because it doesn't have any arrow, so this is a line segment. It has two endpoints. So you will write CD comma MN, and since MN is a line, so you have to use the line symbol also. So these are the two lines which are perpendicular to the line PQ. Next, which of the following figures show two mutually perpendicular lines? Mutually perpendicular lines means what? There are two lines, they are perpendicular to each other, so they will be called mutually perpendicular line. For example, I have this line and I have another line, and if they are meeting at 60 degree, this is 60 degree, so they are not perpendicular, mutual perpendicular. They are not mutual perpendicular. So when they are mutual perpendicular, if they meet at 90 degree, if they meet at 90 degree, it means they are mutually perpendicular. Okay, so is this mutually perpendicular? Is this, are these two lines mutually perpendicular? Tell me fast. Are these two lines mutually perpendicular? Yes. Yes, they are. Next. Now I'm showing one more figure. Are these two lines mutually perpendicular? Are these two lines mutually perpendicular? Students? No, they are not. Why? Because they are meeting at 70 degree. So two lines are mutually perpendicular only if they are meeting at 90 degree. Is it clear? So if they are meeting at any other angle other than 90 degree, they are not mutually perpendicular. So they are not mutually perpendicular. Okay, next. Okay, are these two lines mutually perpendicular? Are these two lines mutually perpendicular? Tell me fast. Why don't you giving me answer quickly? Talha, these are mutually perpendicular. Why? Because they are meeting at 90 degrees. So yes, 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 they are mutually perpendicular. Next. Okay, done. Next, question number 5. It says, for each figure given below, name the line segments that is perpendicular bisector of each other. Now, perpendicular bisector, there's new word. What is perpendicular bisector? You know perpendicular very well, but now what is perpendicular bisector? Perpendicular bisector. So let us understand this. So we have a line here. This is a line. Okay. And we have one more line which is meeting this line at 90 degree. This is 90 degree. Okay. So they are perpendicular to each other. It is very sure. The whole length of this line is, let's say it's from here to here, the length is 5 centimeter, and the length from here to here up to here is 6 centimeter. So this line, this one line is not a perpendicular bisector. Bisect means, what is the meaning of bisect? Bisect. I think I've told you this thing, huh? What is the meaning of bisect, beta? Bisect means to part something in two equal parts, to divide something in into equal parts. Clear? So bisection means, or bisect means to divide something to equal parts. So if the first line is dividing the second line in two equal parts, and also it is on 90 degree, okay, first condition is it should be at 90 degrees. Second condition is it should divide the first line, in two equal parts. Then we can say that this is perpendicular bisector. Okay. Now back to the topic. How to know that this is these two lines are equal to each other, or these two parts are equal to each other? So we denote it by a particular sign. For example, this is a line, okay, and this is one more line, and they are perpendicular to each other. They are perpendicular to each other, and this line is dividing the red line. The blue line is dividing the red line into two equal parts. So we use this sign, this dash sign. So dash sign denotes that this part is equal to this part. Okay, so we can now identify if this is a mutual perpendicular, if this is a perpendicular bisector or not. नहीं समझ में आ रहा है अभी भी, हाँ? ओके, देखो ऐसा है कि हमारे पास ये एक लाइन है, ठीक है, सी डी इज अ लाइन हमारे पास, देन ए बी उसको कट कर रही है 90 डिग्री पे, और ये जो यहाँ पे ये वाला साइन है और ये वाला साइन है, ये क्या बता रहा है? इट इज शोइंग कि जितना सीपी है उतना ही पीडी है, मींस सीपी पीडी इक्वल है। इट मींस कि ये जो लाइन ए बी है वो सी डी को टू इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर रही है, यानी ए बी ने सी डी को बिल्कुल मिडिल में से कट किया है और 90 डिग्री पे कट किया है। तो टू कंडीशंस ही होती हैं, देयर आर ओनली टू कंडीशंस। फर्स्ट कंडीशन क्या है? फर्स्ट कंडीशन है इट शुड बी एट 90 डिग्री। सेकेंड कंडीशन क्या है कि इट शुड डिवाइड द गिवन लाइन। तो ये दोनों कंडीशन फुलफिल हो रही हैं यहाँ पे। एक तो ये 90 डिग्री पर भी है, as you can see both the lines at 90 degree, और सेकंड कंडीशन ये हो रही है कि CD को डिवाइड भी कर रही है टू इक्वल पार्ट्स में। कैसे? ये जो साइन है ना, ये शो कर रहे हैं कि ये इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर रही है। सो यस, इट इज perpendicular bisector. Clear? You will write yes, it is perpendicular bisector. Next. So let's talk about this. Now AB जो लाइन है AB, वो MN वाली लाइन को देखो 90 डिग्री पे बाइसेक्ट कर रही है. दिस इज 90 डिग्री. ठीक है, 90 डिग्री पे मीट कर रही है, तो परपेंडिकुलर तो है. अब बाइसेक्टर है या नहीं है, इफ इट इज बाइसेक्टर और नॉट, तो देखो ये जो साइन है ना, ये 2 डैश और यहाँ पे भी 2 डैश, ये बता रहे हैं कि बाइसेक्ट भी कर रही है. तो जितना एम पी होगा उतना ही एम एन होगा. द लेंथ ऑफ द एम पी इज इक्वल टू पी एन. इज इट क्लियर? So if line AB is meeting line MN at 90 degree and also it is dividing MN into two equal parts, so we can say that it is perpendicular bisector. Yes, it is also perpendicular bisector. Okay, now let us see this one. So you have to write, let me tell you how to write the answer. Okay, so in first part you will write A B, line AB is perpendicular bisector of CD. Okay, AB is a perpendicular bisector of CD. ये लिखना है आपको. In second part, you will write AB is perpendicular bisector of MN. देखो AB कौन बाइसेक्ट कर रहा है आपको ये देखना पड़ेगा, और बाइसेक्ट हो कौन रहा है वो भी देखना पड़ेगा. बाइसेक्ट इसमें AB कर रहा है, और किसको? MN को. तो AB इज अ परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर. किसका? ऑफ MN. MN का बाइसेक्टर AB है. इस तरीके से लिखोगे. फाइन. नेक्स्ट. नाउ क्वेश्चन 3. अब यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हो कि PQ है और RS है और दोनों 90 डिग्री पे मीट कर रहे हैं, और यहाँ PQ पे भी ये बाइसेक्टर का साइन है और RS पे भी बाइसेक्टर का साइन है. तो इट मींस कि दोनों एक दूसरे को बाइसेक्ट कर रही हैं. PQ and RS, you will write both PQ and RS are perpendicular bisector of each other. Is it clear? तो देखो PQ और RS इस वाले फिगर में PQ और RS दोनों ही एक दूसरे को बाइसेक्ट कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि दोनों में ही बाइसेक्शन का साइन लगा हुआ है. So you will write both PQ and RS are perpendicular bisector of each other. Now next. अब इसमें आप देखो 90 डिग्री पे तो मीट कर रही हैं, ए बी और सी डी दोनों 90 डिग्री पे मीट कर रही हैं, बट कहीं पे भी बाइसेक्शन का साइन नहीं लगा हुआ है. सो इसमें हम लिखेंगे, क्योंकि यहाँ पे कोई भी किसी को बाइसेक्ट नहीं कर रहा है, तो आप लिखोगे नो लाइन इज परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर टू अदर. नो लाइन यानी कोई भी लाइन नहीं है. नो लाइन इज perpendicular bisector to other line. कोई भी लाइन किसी की परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर नहीं है. इज इट क्लियर? नोबडी इज रिस्पॉन्डिंग. नेक्स्ट. अब यहाँ पे देखो, ये बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन है. यहाँ पे बाइसेक्टर का साइन तो है ए बी में, लेकिन 90 डिग्री पे मीट नहीं कर रही हैं। हमने क्या कहा था, दो कंडीशन है, देयर आर टू कंडीशंस। फर्स्ट के 90 डिग्री पे भी मीट करना होगा, सेकेंड बाइसेक्शन का साइन भी होना चाहिए। अब यहाँ पे बाइसेक्शन का साइन तो है, तो सेकेंड वाली कंडीशन तो फुलफिल हो गई, बट फर्स्ट कंडीशन जो 90 डिग्री वाली थी वो फुलफिल नहीं हो रही है। तो यहाँ पे भी आप यही लिखोगे, नो लाइन इज परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर टू ईच अदर। अब देखो, परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर, जब भी आप ये वर्ड सुनो ना परपेंडिकुलर, मैं फिर से आपको बता दे रहा हूँ, परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर। देखो ये जो वर्ड है ना, जब भी आप ये वर्ड सुनोगे आपके दिमाग में ये आ जाना चाहिए बिल्कुल फटाक से, क्विकली। परपेंडिकुलर मींस, देखो टू कंडीशन कैसे याद रखोगे, परपेंडिकुलर मींस 90 डिग्री, बाइसेक्टर मींस इक्वल, मींस इस तरह का साइन होगा। तो दो कंडीशन फुलफिल होंगी तभी कोई चीज परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर होगी, अदरवाइज नहीं होगी। ओके, 6, 4 minutes are left. Name the three objects from your surrounding that contain perpendicular edges. So this is very simple. हमारे सराउंडिंग में तो इतने सारे एग्जाम्पल्स हैं जिनके एजेस परपेंडिकुलर हैं। अब आप बताओ जल्दी से मुझे, जिनके एजेस परपेंडिकुलर होते हैं। पिलर ऑफ होम, वेरी गुड। अब मुझे बहुत सारे एग्जाम्पल्स चाहिए यहाँ पर। नेम दी ऑब्जेक्ट्स, ऐसे ऑब्जेक्ट्स के नेम बताने अपनी सराउंडिंग से, दैट कंटेन परपेंडिकुलर एजेस, जिनकी एजेस जो है वो परपेंडिकुलर मींस एट 90 डिग्री हैं। वेरी गुड। पिलर ऑफ होम, जतिन। लवी यादव, नोटबुक, वेरी गुड। लैम्प पोस्ट, वेरी गुड। एनी अदर? गिव मी आंसर फास्ट एवरीवन। गिव मी योर आंसर्स, keep giving me your answers. So there are so many examples: table, the walls of home, classroom, on the wall of classroom, roof, ठीक है, roof, edges of brick, notebook, everything, not everything, but most of the thing if you see around yourself, whether the screen of your mobile, इसकी भी देखो 4 edges होती है, and they all are at 90 degree to each other. Okay, so इस तरीके से you can write, and question number 7 and 8 are left. So I will explain it. Okay, I'm having 2 minutes, so I'll try to explain it. Question 7 says, using the given figure, answer the following. Name the pairs of parallel lines. So this is the figure. इस figure को देख करके आपको इन 4 parts के आंसर देने हैं। तो name the parallel lines, तो देखो P, line P और Q जो है वो parallel है। तो आप कैसे लिखोगे? P is parallel to Q. This is the sign of parallel, यानी ऐसे 2 इस तरीके के आप साइन बनाओगे डैश, तो P is parallel to Q and L is parallel to M, इस तरीके से। फाइन, नेक्स्ट। Then second, this was the answer of the first part. Now second part says, name the pairs of mutually perpendicular lines. So what are the two mutually perpendiculars? So as you can see, P is perpendicular to L. P is perpendicular to L, comma, Q is also perpendicular to L. आप यहाँ पे देख रहे हो ये भी 90 डिग्री। फिर P is perpendicular to M. P is perpendicular to M and P is perpendicular to M also. Sorry, Q. Q is perpendicular to M, क्योंकि यहाँ पे भी 90। अच्छा, परपेंडिकुलर के लिए ये साइन होता है इस तरीके से। देखो दो साइन मैंने आपको बताए हैं, ध्यान से सुन लो। ये पैरेलल का साइन है, ये परपेंडिकुलर का साइन है। ये 2 साइंस ध्यान रखना। ओके, so this is all for today. The time is over. I'll meet you tomorrow with question 7 and 8 and the next exercise. Thank you.